So I was helping this couple yesterday look at a bunch of houses in Rockville Center, and there were two that stuck out for them. One was $845,000, needed a new kitchen, new baths, but the layout was perfect for them, and but it was at the very top of the budget and they'd have work to do. Then there was a renovated, smaller, $630,000 Cape that fit all their needs, would fit everything that they wanted, and they liked it. But ultimately, like, we were talking, and my job as a buyer's agent was not to sell them either one of these houses, but to just help them problem solve, go through the pros and cons, discuss their budget, and we went over how they'll have an extra $200,000 either to live more financially comfortable or to do whatever they wanted to do with it. Didn't have to take out a mortgage. But they would redo the kitchen that was already redone, because they redo the cabinets and everything, and probably change a lot just to make it in the style that they enjoy. Then with the other house, they'd have to kind of redo everything as well. So one of the points I brought up was, if they're planning on living in this house for 5 years, if they can only envision themselves in the house for 5 years, and then they would end up buying a house like the more expensive one, then they shouldn't put that money in that they would put in to redo everything, because they're not going to get it back out, because there's only a maximum value you can get out of updated kitchens and everything, and it's not going to be what they put in, because the kitchen's already updated. So they would essentially be spending money on a kitchen twice. If it was a house they could see themselves in for the next 30 years, I say do what you want, spend what you want, because it's really about your comfort and your happiness, because you don't know what the market's going to do over the next 30 years, and whatever you put in now is going to be old by then anyway. So ultimately they decided to make an offer on the more expensive house, because they felt like they couldn't be in that house for a lifetime. It really didn't give them the feeling, and that's how a lot of this is going to go. But you have to lay out all the scenarios that they're going to go through, and kind of just help them problem solve. Don't give too much of your opinion. Just help them think things out. And they decided to buy the house because, one, they just felt it. But it's my job to problem solve them through the whole thing, and help them really know that that's, one, how they feel, and two, that it's right, it's not crazy, and they don't want to move again. So that's how we ended up there. We looked at a bunch of houses, a lot didn't work, and it came down to two possibilities, and my job was just to help them with the thought process, lay out what we're going to do, what it's going to look like, give them all the knowledge I have, to give them as many perspectives as I can, and then advocate for them when it's time to negotiate. All right, bye-bye.